All right, so in this video I have a brand new pickup from Hibbett Sports, and I'm really excited to actually get these in hand. This is an Air Jordan 4, but inspired after an Air Max, which is fitting considering it is Air Max month still, even though March has been a little bit crazy, obviously. But let's go ahead and get into the video and let's show you these sneakers. What is going on, guys? Hess here, collectivekicks.com. If you guys want to shop this week's top sneaker deals that I curate for you guys, check the link in the description, and happy shopping. Big shout out to Hibbett Sports for sending me over a care package this month. They hook me up every month, once or twice a month, which is amazing. But it's my monthly sponsor. I love Hibbett Sports and everything that they offer. And this month, they sent me the flagship joint right here. This is the Air Jordan 4, and it is inspired after an Air Max pair of sneakers. So as you can see, looks like an Air Max 95 neon, but done so in the form of an Air Jordan 4. Interestingly enough, they have both different types of wrapping paper in here, the black one and the white paper. The box itself, though, is really rad how it has that nod to the Air Max style with the split down the side. It says Flight at the bottom in neon with the Jumpman. On the box, it does say Air Jordan 4 Retro SE. Color is cool gray, Volt, wolf gray, and so on. And retail price is $225. This is a serious heavy hitter for price point, but it is an SE version, which I believe stands for special edition. I'm just making that up. If you guys have an idea of what SE stands for in the box, leave a comment in the comment section. This is the shoe, though, and I gotta say, impressed, very impressed in hand.
Perfect.
To be honest, I was not sure how these were going to end up. Obviously, it's an inspired shoe off of the Air Max 95 Neon, which I've already mentioned. Anytime you have a sneaker that's inspired off of another sneaker, it could be a really big hit. It could also be a really big flop. And so I was wondering how these were going to look in hand. And in hand, I got to say, the quality is super nice. The suede on the upper is just really, really dope. Definitely can see why the price point was higher. $225 is still pretty steep. $200 probably would have been more reasonable. It's definitely more than what you'd get from a regular $190 pair of Jordans, but I mean, really, really nice suede. The other thing is it's actually wrapped all over the midsole as well. So the midsole has a suede wrap, which is a huge plus. And actually, I have another pair of sneakers that has the same treatment. Here we have the Cause 4s in the black colorway, and you can see the midsole has a black suede across it, which is actually really nice as well, obviously on the Cause ones with the double X's on the back. I mean, this is just a phenomenally great shoe. One that I really liked originally, and it seemed to hype died down a bit, and now the hype seems like it's right back up there again. Really great shoe, but this actually has almost better suede on the midsole than this one. It's definitely more pronounced than on this one. This is a lot more smooth. This is a little bit nappier, but it's really a good quality, and it's consistent across all the different layers of suede as well, which is a part that I found pretty interesting because you have black on the outsole, first of all. Then you have a dark gray on the midsole. Around the toes, it's actually a lighter gray than back here. And then it fades up the next level of gray right around the mudguard. And then the next level of gray even up higher than that. And then it's white on the upper part. I like the fact that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different layers of colors, which it doesn't look like at first glance. It looks like there's just 3 layers from dark to lightest, but it has the exact same numbers of color fade as the Air Max 95s, which I thought was really, really great that they were able to execute that, even though it doesn't look like it at first. I did want to mention that this video is sponsored by Hibbett Sports, my monthly sponsors. Big shout out to them, again, for sending me some great stuff this month. But if you guys didn't know, it is Air Max month, and they were actually celebrating Air Max month by doing a giveaway. You could have won sneakers for an entire year, actually. Unfortunately, I didn't get to you guys in time for the promotion, but you can see who the winner is because Hibbett Sports will actually be announcing the winner on social media, like Instagram and whatnot, on Air Max Day itself, 3/26. So stay tuned and then check that out, and then they probably will do the same thing next year because they did the same last year as well. But if you don't know who Hibbett Sports is, they are an online retailer as well as a brick and mortar. They have over 1,000 stores, but their online retail space is really nice as well. They did get the last Yeezys that dropped the other week, and I struck out on them. I actually tried to get them on the site myself, and I struck out. But they have a nice release calendar, let you know what's coming in the next 2-3 weeks. and just an all-around solid app. You have a reward program as well. Check it out. I'll link it in the description to download. It's 100% free. But back to the shoes. This shoe actually stings me a little bit because I don't have the Air Max 95 Neon anymore. Like, I had it back in the day, and actually have a picture that I posted on Instagram and on Twitter of like my collection from like 2006 at that time frame, and I had them, and I actually ended up selling for like 70 bucks back then or something like that. I really regret getting rid of them, and actually I've been waiting to get them back in my collection. I've been waiting for another release of them. It just hasn't happened. It was supposed to happen last year, and of course the Air Max 95s didn't actually happen in the neon colorway. When they do come back though, I'm gonna need those because I want to complete my Air Max lineage from the Air Max 1, the Air Max 90, Air Max 95, 93s, and so on. I have a whole bunch of them that I have the OG colorways of, even though they're retros, but I love that lineage of the Air Max line, and I'm missing that neon colorway. These are the only Air Max 95s I have left in my collection right now. This is a sample that I got from back in the day. That's a GR colorway, but really dope. At least it's black and orange and a white fade. It's a reverse fade from what we got here with the Jordans. And then I got two different pairs of the Air Max 95s from the Dornbecker collection as well. To go over some of these details of this Air Jordan, a couple of the key things that I really like that they made different on this from a regular pair of Air Jordans, but not quite 100% like a pair of Air Maxes. Number one, the rope laces on these. I like the fact that they did that instead of doing the regular flat laces. It's just nice that they were able to mix it up. At the same time, I wish they would have included extra laces because they didn't, and I would have loved to be able to do some grays or some neon laces. Honestly, neon laces would be pretty rad on here. I'm gonna mix it up probably and change these laces out just for fun, but I do like the fact that they change it up from the regular Air Jordan 4s with the ropes. Obviously the logo itself looks a little bit different, but honestly the biggest surprise for me is the plush tongue. It's like a nylon tongue here, and we're usually used to having a leather tongue or something like that. So this is soft and squishy and plush, and it's not something that I would have expected to see on this shoe. So it's kind of like one of those things that people are going to probably hate that, but I actually really like it, the fact that they mix it up. And then of course you have the tongue logo that looks a little bit different with a split down the middle. I like that little look and that detail as well. I also like the subtle hits of the neon. There's the lace holders on the side, the tongue. Also on the bottom is hits of neon. Even the insoles inside are neon that say Nike Air also. But the part that you can't really see super well is actually the bubble on the inside is neon as well, which is true of the Air Max 95s as well. So cool that they did that. At first glance, you can't really see the neon though, but once you do see it, you're like, okay, cool, they got that right. Also, the Nike Air on the butt is a little bit different as well. This is a reflective heel tab on the back here, which is true to what the Air Max 95s has on it as well. And then the Nike Air font on it is a lot smaller as well. So as an example on this pair, there's a little bit of 3M right here with that little hit of the Nike Air also. But that's pretty much it for the neon Air Jordan 4s. I think that these actually look really good. The price point is definitely a little bit rough though at that $225 price. However, again, special edition, the leather is really nice on here. The suede's really nice, I mean, and I like that it's wrapped on the midsole as well. Just really good execution on that. I also commend Jordan Brand for actually releasing a pair of shoes in a time frame that actually makes logical sense. Like Air Max month, a couple weeks before the Air Max day on the 26th. I think that that is a really good move. These didn't sell out 100% yet anywhere as far as I've seen, so I'll link a couple places for those that are interested in picking up a pair. But I gotta say, I appreciate what they did to the shoe because they made the theme come through, but they didn't change enough of the things. They could have actually done different layers up the shoe. I mean, they could have done this 1,000 different ways wrong to create like a hybrid version of an Air Max 95 and an Air Jordan 4. This is just a really cool color blocking of an Air Jordan 4 in my opinion. For those that didn't know, gray is my favorite color. As my kid always tells me, gray is not actually a color. But gray is my favorite color, so I love the variation. And I love that like laser lime green, like neon color to this shoe as well. I think that it just adds a lot of pop to it. I honestly wouldn't even do anything different to this shoe if I was gonna create it myself. The only thing I would do is add extra laces, and that's pretty much it. You can't do an Air Max logo on here because they're not Air Max shoes, but I like that they did the split just like the Air Max logo. The hits are reflective on it where you need it. The 6 different layers, another really cool nod. All in all, great execution on a great model with a great inspiration, right? Like, so I think that this one's a home run in my opinion. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about the Air Jordan 4 and the Neon 95 inspiration. And thank you guys for stopping by and watching. Much appreciated when you guys do that. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, feel free to do so. And if you hit the notification bell, it will let you know when my videos go live. But thank you guys for stopping by and watching. If you guys like the video, drop a like on the video. It is much appreciated. Have a good rest of the day, and we will see you guys hopefully for some more videos soon. Peace, guys.